guys, I'm Sam.
I'm Jody.
Welcome back to our channel, Razor Focused. We're so glad you joined us. It's been a little bit.
It's been a while. I've been trying to recover and feel human again.
Yeah, so Jody's been in recovery mode. She's looking great, don't you think? You know, she's been really timid about getting back on camera. So guys, I need your help. I need you to reassure her how beautiful she is, because I think she's the most beautiful. So everyone on our channel, give us a thumbs up. Say hallelujah, Jody's doing better. She still has a long road ahead of her, but man, doesn't she look amazing? So
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here, and I'm blessed to starting to feel like myself again. So I've been baking bread. So yay!
Yes, and I'm starting to show it. So but we're so glad to be back and with you guys. And I know you guys have been sending emails and messages, and we're so thankful for each and every one of you. If you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. This is going to continue, but there'll be a few gaps in the middle for a little bit. But so bear with us. We're here, and we'll keep you posted. But today, we've been doing some work in our yard, getting ready for some things for our church, our food pantry. But we needed a little building, and so I'm going to let Jody show you. Sounds good.
That is so cool. That's not bad. That was so good. Is that what you wanted, baby? So, it's a very cool building. It's all steel, metal, and what kind of beams does it have under, honey? Because we looked for a really strong support.
It's all steel C-channel,
so
R-panel.
We're excited, and you got to pick the color, so of course I was excited about that.
Yeah, so all this color is Jody picking.
Let's get it open. You have to obviously push it to unlock.
That's it. You're already unlocked. Nope,
yeah.
You just locked it.
Did I lock it?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go, muscles.
Roll the door up, and ta-da!
And ta-da! This is our new little building for just lawn equipment and stuff and tools, because that building over there is turning into full food pantry for our community, so we're really excited about that. But you can see just our panel everywhere. It's all based on steel, which is cool. So it's
insulated on the bottom, so no critters can get in here either.
Yes, the bottom and the top has weatherproofing in there as well. I don't know if you can see that. And it has insulation all on the top there. Has a really cool roll-up door.
I like the roll-up door.
Yes, me too.
I like all the metal walls, and I like that it's tall. I like that it's tall on the inside. I like the metal walls, the channel. And we liked the metal frame because we're going to do something here in a minute to show you why.
Yes, so let's get going on that. But what's that right there?
This is a portable welder so that we can do things on location and also help our church members when they have issues with things breaking at their house, with anything, honestly. As well as we're going to use it in here to help us put up our shelving, because we have E-track and we don't want it to go directly on this because it holds heavy tools, and this is just the sheeting.
Yes, and the screws will go right through it.
Yes, the screws will go right through it. It's thin, as well as it could tear up the shed. So we're going to weld this, some metal.
It's C. Yeah, we'll see that here in a second.
So yeah, we're going to show you that, but it has a lot of good uses, and it's portable so that we can do this, and we're going to get it open here in a second.
Yes, and if you're on our channel, you know that I have a welder already, and because you've seen us with the trailer, and it's a great welder. It's a Miller welder. I love that welder. It will do 110, but we have it set up on a cart with full MIG system, which is gas and the bottle, and you have to convert everything over. It doesn't take long, but it's really kind of a pain.
And things can break. Like, it's a more high dollar welder, and it also is more stationary, like you can bring projects to it,
Yes,
but you can't really bring it to the project. And this one is small enough to where you can bring it to the project.
And we hear great reviews about it, so let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
Let's open it up.
Woohoo!
All right, guys, so let's open up this titanium Flux 125 little welder. So it is Flux, so that is not MIG. MIG uses the gas. I love MIG. Flux is basically gasless, but it still functions on a gun like a MIG welder. So it's a type of, it's flux core arc welding. So it works like a MIG gun without the gas, and it's easy. And one of the things we wanted was a little portable unit to throw in the trailer, like Jody was saying. And so real quick, I'm going to just give you the safety thing. Make sure you wear a helmet. You will go blind. Make sure you wear welding gloves. You will burn yourself. Make sure you wear a welding jacket to protect your arms and body. And the next part is make sure you wear jeans, not like me. Make sure you wear good foot covering, not like me.
Oh, he's welded in flip-flops.
Yes, I'll just leave it at that for YouTube safety things. So let's open this up. This was at Harbor Freight Tools. And we're not going to do a full-on review. I'm just going to kind of show you some stuff. There's a lot of good reviews on YouTube. But, this, I actually started with a Harbor Freight long ago.
That's true, and it lasted a lot longer than they thought.
Yes, it looked like a piece of junk, but it was really good.
It worked.
And we got, hold on, don't get ahead of me. And I had a plasma cutter from Harbor Freight, and the big one, the 40 amp, and it lasted for like 6 years, and everyone was like, that's unheard of. But it worked awesome. Dry air is the key. And we finally have a Miller plasma cutter, and then I love my Miller welder, but for portability, for little jobs, I think it'll be cool. So you've got the instruction manuals.
So important.
Oh, so important. You've got, looks like tips and nozzles in a bag.
Yep.
You've got a piece of styrofoam.
Packing.
And let's, I'm going to drop this down here.
Okay.
We're going to set it down right here. And this is super lightweight. Well, my goodness.
As far as welders, gosh.
Well, my little Miller is super lightweight for what it is compared to my old. I went from a Harbor Freight to a Hobart, which was really good, but it was only 220. I had a 220 Hobart and a 110 Hobart. Really good welders. And then I went to my Miller 211 Miller-Matic, which I still have. That's the one you've seen me use, and it works amazing, and it has a 110 conversion.
Is that
flux
the one
conversion.
you did the playground with, or did you do the other one?
No, that was yes. No, that was another one. But in my trailer, in the trailer one that you guys saw, that's the Miller. And so I love my Miller. And yes, you can convert it to flux, and you can take the gas off. Hold on, you can take the gas off, and we could have brought it out here, but it's too expensive to just say, hey, let's just run this thing around everywhere. This was $119 after coupon.
Yeah,
it's $149 regular.
It's
$119 after coupon. So you've got the gun.
You keep saying flux. Now I know a plumber uses flux.
Different
is it
kind.
different?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
flux is a covering, just so you know.
Okay.
So hold that, Jody. There's the 110 cord, and we're just gonna undo that. You know, Jody loves undoing stickers and twist ties and knots.
He says that.
Because I can't. And this
Yeah.
thing, look at this.
When I taught junior high and the girls would get their necklaces tangled, they'd be like, Miss Rando! And I'd have it undone in like 2 seconds.
Yes, so Jody is amazing with those kind of things.
Superpower.
Maybe it's her patience. Maybe that's what it is.
It's done.
Okay, so very cool.
Well done.
So we're just going to throw this over because she's going to plug that in here in a second. Not yet because we're not ready.
Okay.
Going to take that one off
That one.
as well. But look how tiny this thing is. Super tiny.
It's just cute.
And I
it's
hear-
green, my favorite color.
And, basic little ground clamp, and I've heard people say, well, you need to upgrade the ground clamp, and you need to get a better tips, and you need to get, it's like, hey, hang on. It's a $119 welder with coupon, so use it for what it's intended for. So
it's just an inexpensive toy, really, for using for
it's gonna be
craft
usable.
projects.
I think in the trailer, we talk about portability. We have a generator in the trailer. If we're off grid per se, but you're at an RV camp, a friend of ours had a spring shackle break.
That's true.
Someone had to come out with a little flux welder. They charged him through the nose, where he could have went and bought one of these. There was not a Harbor Freight around where he was at. He could have bought one, welded it himself, and been money ahead. So this is going to go into our toy hauler.
Idea.
And so you've got the dials here for the setup, and let's see what that looks like. You've got power and wire feed, so 1 to 10 and A to J on power. So then this little thing pops right up here. Oh, look what's inside here, Jody. A little strap. Let's see if I can undo this one.
I'll give you a second.
There we go. I got that one.
Patience is the key.
So there's a strap. So I guess as you're hole welding, you can carry that thing with you. Which for what we're doing, that might not be a bad idea. You can adjust on the fly.
True.
But we're going to leave that strap aside for right now. And
Or this would be light enough to where if you were welding up high and you had to climb a ladder, you could put it on like a purse or a satchel.
Why do you got to go purse?
Hey, women weld too.
Yes.
It's a thing.
So we're going to get the camera a little closer and show you the inside there. But let's take that off the stand. But Jody's going to be camera girl for a moment. Let me give her a hand. There we go, Jody.
Got it.
And of course, you know how to zoom and all that good stuff. Trying to do, this is kind of just a keep it going video. And right there's how you undo the wheel. Now, one thing you do want to check as you take that off is this will do 0.30. I don't know if it's not going to focus that close, Jody. 0.35 as well. So make sure it's on 3.0, which those are the tips that come with it.
And the value that's up is the one that it is? Is that
Yes,
correct?
the one that you can read is what it is, and that's this right here. And you know what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go get me a pair of pliers because I don't have any out here. And we need pliers to put this in, and you'll see why here in just a second. So let me go grab those. We'll be right back. Okay, and let's see here. We're back. I've got my pliers, and I also got some of my favorite well spatter with stealth technology. Good Lord only knows what that means on anti-splatter, but it works really good. I like it, especially with Flux core. Keep all the little beads from sticking.
Stealth technology.
Yeah, I don't understand that part.
It's
so
hidden.
Okay, so looking here, I don't know if you can kind of get in this area, Jody, but one of the things that you want to be cautious with when you're unspooling this. Now, I've not.
Under tension?
You always put some tension, yes, but I've not read the instructions. I'm just going off my experience. Read the instructions. I'll always encourage you to do that. But I'm going to take out. You want to put your hands on this spool because when you do this, if I can do this.
Oh, it's going to unwind.
If you don't, if you let go of that, if you've ever used a bait casting reel fishing, and it all goes crazy, yes, you will understand. So this goes right in that little hole. Boom, 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 and you're going to see it right here where my finger's at. See that? And then there's another hole right at my fingertip. So now we are, and again, don't let go of this yet. Don't let go.
Oh, you have to cap it first.
Well, you don't want to, if I let go right now, it's going to unspool. So I'm going to go ahead and close this to put some tension on the wire. So now I can let go. Because otherwise this thing will...
So it is a lot like a fishing pole.
That's what I'm saying is, and again, it's just 0.030 wire. Mild steel, you want to make sure you get the flux core. If you see copper, it's the wrong wire. That's for MIG. And you say, Sam, you said it was like MIG. Yes, like MIG and MIG are two different things. So now I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, Jody. It's just a simple plug in. We're not welding anything. But what I am going to do is see this little tip here. Normally those are just hand tight. But they put that on as factory tight. So that's what's cool about these little pliers. They have this little groove right here. So you can grab that tip, give that a turn, And they don't need to be that tight, honestly. Okay, so got that off. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're gonna turn it on. Oh, it's really cool. This is cool. Come over here on this side, Jody. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little switch right here. It says cold wire feed. So typically when you pull the trigger, it's charges, it's hot. So that's cool. I'm gonna flick that. Oh, look at that. Feeding wire ready. Should be seeing it come through here in just a moment. That's kind of cool, little feeder.
Whoop, there it is.
Look at that, on I'll say $149, but after coupons, $119.
Yeah, we are using
That,
coupons, guys.
See what I'm doing is adjusting here. That is so cool. Okay, so now I can close this. And what's really cool, so you can use that feed as well to get your tip lined up. I'm sorry if it's a little blurry. It's just we're not using a macro lens, so try not to get too close, but we want you to see everything. And then we just tighten that up. No need to torque on it. Hand tight is fine. And what's cool about these welding pliers, again, MIG pliers, you see how that's a little cave there? It's recessed. You can kind of just go right there to that level, and it gives you the proper stick out.
Oh, nice.
And then put the cover on. But what I'm going to do here before I put that cover on, something I like to do, especially on Flux, my little spray here. I'm gonna just spray that, so stuff isn't sticking all over it. And you can spray it as you go. You can always spray it, but so that's ready to weld, Jody.
Woohoo!
So let's get set up for what we're going to show you we're going to do with this little machine. All right, guys. So we got Muscles over there, 5 months out of surgery. She won't stop. Isn't she the most beautiful girl you've ever seen? So, Jody, what I want you to do is I don't want you near the burn area. So if you'll get right here in the middle.
Okay.
It's not going to fall. We're on 2x4s.
Okay.
And just give it a little love there. Nothing major. And we're going to get this little welder. We're going to ground it straight up. And what's really cool is inside there's a chart. 18 gauge says we should be at about B to C with 3 speed. So we're set up on our wire feed. First time welding with this thing. Let's see what it does. Ooh, that was really hot. Okay, so we got it tacked up there. Had a couple of issues. First off, my other hood, either the internal battery went out, their solar charged, or it finally died after
8 years?
Let's see, no, it's been almost 20 years. So
Oh, well
I
then.
had to pull out my other Miller, and this is a super nice helmet. I've just been wearing out the other one. I think it's done after I saw a few spots in my eyes. So I've got it tacked up there. I'm going to put a few more tacks and get this held on good. And this is what we're going to attach our E-track to as well. So let's just finish up putting it on.
Awesome.
Is that up?
Not the prettiest weld, but for the first time, it's up on top. Hallelujah, no one's going to see that. But
Good job, baby. Now the other side.
I'm going to do the other side. But let me get the bottom here, and I'll get over to the other side. But so far, first weld, got some adjusting going on. Flux weld spatters a lot, as you can see in the video.
And I have a water bottle ready just in case.
Yeah, because I already melted some of the foam, so let's keep it going.
Stop! Stop!
Water. Okay, let's leave this water here so we don't collide and splash water everywhere. That was entertaining, wasn't it? You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to wet.
You got black spark on there now. That was new.
That'll wash.
Sand.
So let's put some water. That's the thing I don't like about Flux. It spatters everywhere. All right, side number 2. Let's see if we keep anything fire free. Jody, you know you have some water. Go ahead and go all along that foam line. Probably a good idea. There you go. You go a little over here too.
Good.
Okay, well that's probably good then. Let's keep that one ready just in case.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So this is all dry, no issues, just water. When you can see how we're going to attach our E-track right on that, because if we screw to this is our panel. Screws will go outside just like we are right here. So this gives us a screw point. Easy backyard storage is where this comes from. Great building, great manufacturer. They come in, they drop it over. We'll put in that video. It's really cool how they just build it in their shop and bring it to your house. But we asked them about a little wall, and they had only 4-inch, and we needed 8-inch because the E-track is 6-inch. So we definitely went the E-track. So we went to our local Metal Mart, got some 8-inch C's, and I like this way better. One of the ways they recommended was to put a 4x4 post and then run it across, but we didn't want these things. I wanted it to be freestanding. So I think it's going to be good. Now that Jody's back with some emergency water, we're going to, yeah, emergency water, woo! I'm going to finish up, and all I'm doing is 4 really big tacks. It doesn't take a whole lot to hold it, just like we learned with the trailer. So let me get these going, Jody. But just trying to pick up a groove. You see it went right from the box to welding. Takes a little adjustments. You know, my miller it really cheats because it's got an auto set. It's really cool. But again, for emergency stuff and light stuff around the house portability, I think this is good. Boy, I gotta tell you, Jody, should have used this Miller hood a long time ago. This has what they call, I think it's clear view or real view. So it's not that weird green. It's in color reduced. It's really cool.
So the other one is gone.
I think it might be garage wall art. So, all right, let's give it a good old tug test. Ooh, that's good.
Right.
All right, woohoo!
Yay!
That is up. Hallelujah. Tomorrow we'll do the E-track after I go get some screws.
Woohoo! Good job, baby.
Okay, so what we did in here is we put up some 8-inch C's, and that just keeps it from, gives us a place to weld the E-track to. So I think Miss Jody can hang on there easily. And there's not a whole lot of weight on that we're putting. Even with Jody, that's not a whole lot of weight. It'll hold my weight, but got a little fire there we had going on. You guys saw that, so we'll clean that up real quick. But otherwise, I think it's looking really good. And
Good place for the tools so our food pantry can grow.
yes, and we're going to put the E-track on tomorrow, and then we'll do some painting on the floor before we put anything inside of it. So we'll get all of it ready before we put anything inside of it, and you'll see that as we progress. So,
Woohoo!
so let's go ahead and. Whew, I'm sweaty. She's close to me.
He's hot.
Isn't she just gorgeous? She's been so camera shy, and she is just amazing. Almost 6 months now. August will be 6 months. The 5.5 months out of surgery. You know, praise the Lord. She was so close to not being with us, and we're so thankful that she is. And I'm so thankful for all your prayers and just your assurance and thoughts, and we're just so thankful for you. And
But it's healing really good. You can see, I don't know if you can
let's
see
see
the
here.
scar.
Yeah,
it
you
was
can
cut
see.
from here all the way over to there. Outside and inside and all in between.
Yes, and we'll do a really informative video soon, but right now we're just kind of sticking with that. But we're going to call it an evening. We'll let you can join us on the next video as we put on the E-track and other things, but we're so glad that you are still with us. Like and subscribe. But most of all, I pray that you have a blessed and amazing every day.
And stay razor focused.